Welcome to the ninth episode of the Google Empower Hour. We're going to be talking about something different this month, and it's going to be more of a personal journey of how you're developing your business around you personally. So let's dive in. So today's Google Empower Hour topic is how do you operate in business? And as a business owner myself, I have explored many different ways of how I want to be doing business with different people, who those people are, what my personal values are, and some of the boundaries I want to set with those customers to ensure that I don't get burned out or start getting frustrated with my business. So let me show you some of the ideas and tips that I've learned over the last 8 years of being in business and how to set some boundaries to enjoy your business and allow it to grow around you, not the other way around. So, some of our talking points today will be number one, know yourself. Be able to reflect and know what you really need from your business, what you want from it is going to be your starting point. Number two, business around you. So making sure that you're developing, if you've been in business for years or you're just starting out, how do you create a system that can help you still have a life, an enjoyable life, and have the business help that thrive? Number three is the systems that will save you time. Making sure that you're able to be effective and do things even while you're not at work will help your business grow so that you can do everything that you want in your life. And number four, the audience you want. Making sure that you're targeting the people that you work best with, that you enjoy, that fulfill your purpose, so that when you go to work and you're working with these customers, it doesn't feel like work. And the last, number five, your brand is you. So, how do you create something that allows you to pull from your uniqueness and all of that you bring personally into your business? Making sure that you're confident enough to showcase yourself out there is another great way to develop the brand that you want. So if you don't know me already, I am Kelsey Flannery, the owner of K-Ray Marketing. I've been in business about 8 years. I focus on helping people master Google, if that is themselves, and helping them understand each of the steps and tools that Google requires to be successful and be found on Google for your customers when they are looking for you. I also take care of managing services for businesses that don't want to learn it, and that's okay. And I manage SEO or Google Ads for businesses. So, really, any way to get found at the top of Google is how I can support your business. And I am available to book any calls to discuss your business or get to know you and just help you in any way that I can with any Google questions that you may have. Getting to know yourself. And this starts out with what are your values? Making sure that you determine what's important to you that makes you feel fulfilled, and even if you're not getting paid. So, if you're just starting out your business, this is going to be the place that really motivates you to push through not being paid or not being paid enough during the beginning stages of your business development. And this is the root of finding your purpose. And I'm sure you've heard that many times, especially if you've discovered any personal development courses or books or anything like that. But really finding your purpose gives everything much more momentum and ease when going through with this. So if you haven't started a business, focus on what your values are and what fulfills you so that you can create a business that really just fills you, even if you're not making any money. Now, of course, that is the focus of any business. So that will just be a bonus. But these are the places that will create a business that actually thrives and is easy for you to maintain. And I want to share with you my values are honesty, transparency, and curiosity. So if any of those resonate with you, I would love to hear what your values are. If you are in the chat, feel free to drop them here or put them in the recording comments below. The next thing is uniqueness. What is your unique stance? How do you find the ways that you're different and hold on to them? The different ways that are making you different is actually the way that will have your business stand out from your competitors. So, if there are different ways that you do things or explain things or even simplify things, those are the things that you want to use to communicate with your customers what you do and how you can be best and how you can help them. A lot of the uniqueness is coming from your personality. So the strengths that you have, I really suggest playing to them. So whatever, if it's your personality or your organization or being able to simplify something that's complicated so that someone can walk away with knowledge, that's going to be something you want to play to in your business. Now, we all know that we need to look at our weaknesses as well. So, making sure that we are compensating for what our weakness might be by finding a solution, a system, or even a virtual assistant that can help you take care of that thing. Now, it might be something that you just hate doing, or it's something that you're not really sure on how to do. Either of those reasons is a great way to find a virtual assistant that they love doing that thing. So, really trying to find a support system or a support team to help you find out what those weaknesses are and how you can capitalize on their strengths to balance those weaknesses. Really trying to just be aware of all of these things will bring a lot of great value to your business and your brand for your customers. We want to show them what they can resonate with for you and your business. Now, we need to develop a business around you. We don't want to have more work and not even focus on our life. So I always think life is a priority over work. Work is secondary. We all know we need to do it to maintain either finances and support and security for our families. But we want to make sure that we are fulfilled and happy, making sure that we can create a business that is flexible to your life so that you don't need to be a slave to your business. Use the business to support your dream life. Making sure that you can focus here will give you all of the momentum and drive that you need to create something that'll be great. The next thing is boundaries, and you may have this, especially needing to be set with, say, family members or friends that really don't know how to understand what works best for you. So, when you are developing a team, set the boundaries from the beginning. You want to set this with your team, with your customers, and even with yourself so that you can create an enjoyable work environment and avoid getting burned out. So there are a lot of things that we may do as business owners getting started out or not even realizing that we don't take time to relax, reset, and recharge. Making sure that we do these things allows us enough energy to maintain our business and continue to grow. If we are burning out, there's no way our business can be successful if we're unable to be a healthy version of ourselves. Lastly, time for you. I've heard a lot of business owners that are working 12 plus hours a day, every day of the week. And that doesn't allow you to be able to take time away and reset or even spend time with your family. What I also want to make sure that you're making time for you is time for your business. There's a lot of back end things that you may not be giving enough attention to because you're working in your business. Create a schedule that works around you. Develop a routine of reviewing your finances, systems, goals, marketing, and anything else that's on your plate. As the owner, you are the developer, making sure that you're continually looking to the future, maybe setting aside one Friday every month to focus on these things that you are normally neglecting will give your business the boost that you need, as well as the time for you to actually assess how it's going. I always suggest to people work on what is working, not what's not. And this is the time for you to assess what is working so that you can put more effort there. And again, this may not be your effort, but reassigning your team to have these tasks that are important or bringing them into the conversation so that you can be more successful going forward. So here are a couple systems that will actually help you save time. Number one is a CRM. It's actually known as a client relations management system. And this is something that will be mainly for your sales team. So this is anyone before they become a client and then even to becoming a client process. This is a great way to organize all of your audience. Anytime you have a new potential customer that interacts with your business, they should enter your CRM system. And then once they become a customer, there will be a continued funnel for those people and the process of information they'll need to receive. And this is a funnel of the path that you want your customers to take when they begin working with you and buying from you. So making sure that you've thought of every step of the way that your audience would be interacting with your business and creating the system within your CRM to send out those emails or reminders for the appointment, or even you need to know this before we talk. Anything that gives your audience more information to understand what they can expect from working with you is going to help the system and your business be more successful. So normally a funnel will start with a subscribe sign up, a contact form, or simply add your email to get this free thing on your website. These are all great steps to the first process in your funnel. But what else happens after that? Once they've interacted with you, what does your team do when they reach out? What do you do when they've contacted you to book an appointment? Once they have booked an appointment, what is the steps for verifying and actually coming to board the appointment? There are so many steps into your process that your CRM can actually cut out a lot of these steps that could be automated. And that actually goes into the next tool, project management and team management tools. There's a lot of different ones that are available. If you're interested in the ones that I use, feel free to connect with me, and I'm happy to share the tools that I've used in the past. I want to share that the organization of having a CRM and a project management tool will give you all of the steps necessary, and it gives you a chance to delegate the task or even automate it if possible. It eliminates you from needing to be involved with every step of the customer's process, saving you time and creating a more consistent experience for your customer. Now, as I've mentioned, your project management and your team management tool will be the middle part of your funnel. So once they've become a customer and they're going to be going through the process of working with you, you can make sure that this is consistent and gives everything that your customers need to know. As you're going through both of these tools, you'll be able to use email sequencing. And this is an opportunity to template the emails that you're sending to your customers, and they're all very similar. And it may be slightly adjusted for different services or certain changes within your process, but allowing this to be automated can give you the sense that every customer is getting all the information they need without you needing to remember to do it, and it allows your customers to ask questions or even get the answers to the questions they have before they even need to ask. So all of these systems can really save you a lot of time and eliminate you needing to remember for every customer to go through this process. The next thing we're going to talk about is that the audience you want, you actually get to pick them. If you're already in business, you know who you work best with. Who are your favorite clients? Think about them now. These people are the ones that you connect with, and it's so easy to work with. They become friends during the process. These are your ideal customers. When you develop a marketing strategy, you need to create messaging and campaigns that would resonate with this customer. Now, think about them outside of work, in work, how they might have found you, what you know about them. Really create a full picture of this person. The more you know, the more you can talk to these types of people, and you'll be able to target more awesome customers to be able to find you. Now, don't worry, having marketing will still attract you to other customers as well, but they won't all be ideal. But really, what you want to do is focus your ad spend money on targeting your ideal customers so that every time you're trying to get a new customer, it's worth spending that money to get someone you know it's going to be a great experience for both you and the customer. Now, your brand is you, so don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You need to be confident and with your business and yourself to put yourself out on the internet. Being able to stand out as being the expert in the field or educating your customers, this is the way to connect with them and build the trust with your brand that your customers are looking for above your competitors. Your brand can evolve as you grow as a person. Keep realigning what your business brand is with what you're doing and want to do in the future. Ensure that your marketing plan is consistent with your brand goals, making sure your values align with all of the things that you're looking to put out there, as well as the experience you want your customers to have. Building up a brand that people feel is a great way to build loyalty and get endless referrals from these customers. So if you can put yourself out there in video, photo, this is the way to connect you with your business and your brand so your customers know exactly what they want to share with others once they've had a great experience with you. Now, if you're watching, feel free to share any of your social media links so that I can follow you. I'm really excited to see what you have going on, what your brand is, all of your values, and what I can do to help you stand out more on Google. Now, if you're watching the recording, I would still love to see your locations. Now, if you're watching the recording, I would still love for you to comment your links below. And you'll be able to see mine. And if you want to follow me, I'm always sharing more information. Thank you so much for showing up and watching this video. I really appreciate it. And thank you for being you. I really understand that being a business owner is a little scary of putting ourselves out there, being confident, or pretending to be confident. But I really appreciate that you are continuing to look at what you can do better to improve your business. Now, next month on the Google Empower Hour episode, we're going to discuss my favorite non-Google tools. Some of the ones that I reviewed today will be in the discussion. It's going to be on Tuesday, February 11th, starting at 11 a.m. And of course, it will be recorded. Thanks so much for showing up.